You know what I make? What make funeral a sad place? And yet some people love funeral. What make you think people love funeral? I know the food, somebody said food. I know the food. No. People love funeral because you see the money?
No sound.
No sound. We now go see the money again for a long time.
It's okay now.
Yeah, we now go see him again, Mr. Howe. And that's how we make we love funeral because we come to say goodbye. Not true? Yes. So let me talk a little bit about Mr. Howe. You know you're doing good? You know, today I learned somebody sitting there about Mr. Howe. We go call him Mr. Howe because that's my name, Mr. Howe. Linford Howe. Linford Vivian Howe. That's what V stands for. In the 1940, see? October 16, 1940. Mr. Howe born. And we learned last week, say, at 12 of them. 12 fit me at the family. Me think about 7. Me say 12. In fact, me write down the name. If me can find me write it. So there's the first one, can't find the paper, I have too much paper here, so. Oatmeal, then call him. But you know in Jamaica, they name him picnic sitting and then call him something different. So him name Oatmeal, but then call him Johnny. You know what I mean? And him a whole pop picnic. Me just meet one and daughter just now.
Only 5 of
Only 5.
You claim 5.
No, you who then?
That's
Johnny picnic them.
Yeah, only 5 away.
5, no, me talk about my father, but a 5 owner.
True.
I may just meet one. The other one to me meet her already, but me don't remember.
True.
But imagine that. Me have cousin and me don't know them. So him did have 5 picnic, and then they have Auntie Lou, where she live? Chicago. Me meet her one time in England when she come visit England, come visit her brother Frank. And she have 5 girls or 7? Something like 6 girls. We nearly get it, not true?
6 girls.
Alright, and 1 boy. And then Ken, we didn't know Ken because he didn't live near me, Uncle Ken. Uncle Frank still alive in England. Uncle Clinton still alive in Canada. And Donna, Uncle Clinton's daughter. And then she have more. I don't know them either. We never met them yet. But I don't know the name. She might tell me afterwards. But I don't care, not true. Don't worry about that. Then you have Winston and Hilton. Them are the twin. But Hilton did dead young. That's all? Yeah? And then Linford for my father. That's a him. And then me here said there was a Milton Turner. There was a Leonard. Him dead when he was baby. And no. So, but a whole heap of them. Whole heap of picnic. But me could talk about my father picnic then. So there's me, as me said earlier. Tony. Angela come after Tony, but Angela, they're New York, she couldn't make it. And Tanya and Milton. 5 away. And we did have 9 grand picnic, a 9. So remember them. So we have 2 picnics. So there's Leah and there's CJ and CJ wife. And we can't forget my wife, you know. She on her back. I said 21. Alright. So then they have Tony, and Tony have Cheyenne and Courtney. And Angela have 2 picnics too. She Ashley. Thanks for help. That's amazing. And then Tanya have twin. I don't know how she do it. She have twin. And them are nearly 3. And then Melly, one just like his father. Him have 5 picnic. So there's Amani, Livy, Frankie, Lara, and Sonny. 5 picnic. So that's a few little family. My father and picnic them, and grand picnic them. Anybody have any picnic after that? You have any picnic? Oh, you're bring back anything. What's your name?
Callie and Jordan.
Callie and Jordan. And? Great grand, yeah. So, whole heap of people in my father family. So that's a little family. So what we're going to talk about though, a little bit more about him. Me ask people around here, why in the life? What kind of somebody him be? And some of them tell me say, when he come back to Jamaica, him how did one nice man. Him used to visit different parts of Clarendon and any funeral that him did and him sponsor somebody picnic them in the village to go to school. We just learned that today. My father was a say it again? Quiet, nice man, them say. You know, and him the kind of man where tell you in business. He just a one quiet man. In fact, me asked one of my cousin, where him say how he like? Him say, you mean the little white man up there, so? And that's all he couldn't tell me. But in the love darts. You know the darts game? Where you throw the darts on the board? That's one of the games he used to play when he finished work and go pub and drink and so. He used to play darts there. But he used to play cricket too. Me and him, they were on the same team of play cricket in England. You didn't know that? See? So there's so many things that we know about him when you don't know. We asked Uncle Frank and Uncle Uncle Frank and Uncle Clinton, we meet up on Zoom the other day. And we asked them, what kind of man he be? When he was younger. And they told them, say, same time, he married one stubborn man. And I said, what do you mean? I'm saying, give me an example. And them tell me, say, when he was younger, Uncle Johnny there town. So mommy send him go town to Uncle Johnny. And Uncle Johnny send him on pretty school, academic something, I can't remember. And to learn bookkeeping or accounts. But he did love a party. And him go a party and his brother said to him, why you come back so late? You know when do? The bike him brother buy him, he just mash up the bike and come back a Clarence Crooked River. So after that, mommy send him a town, at England. So in there England and live with him brother Frank. Brother Frank will tell me say, them living in the same house and one of them for cook and one for clean. When I feel him time for clean, he just clean the little passage dress. Him say, his brother say, why you not clean under the bed? He said, me don't live under the bed, we don't clean under the bed for. So him did little stubborn, So that's just somebody sitting them to make me learn about him. But one other thing we learn is that he love to work. He was a hard working man. He used to make things for parts for the car. Precision tools. You know them sitting there. But him did good, he have one good brain. And he work hard to look after his family. And then he come out here and them tell me saying dig up the place and him plant banana and him plant cane and him plant everything. Work hard and people say, oh, this is a man that come from England and work so hard. But that's the man we talk about. Mr. Howe. So let me ask you this though. What make people dead? You know? Made it a study for the last 40 years. I mean, find out what make people dead. You know what I mean? Because the first man never listened to God. Adam and Eve. Them two people, they never listened to God. And before God tell them not eat from a tree, because that tree they are femi tree. No eat from it. If you eat from it, you're going dead. And you know what? They don't listen to him. They eat from the tree. What do they know? Them dead. Because they never listen. And you know when you plug in the fan and you plug it out and the fan take time to slow down. And that's what happened to them. So the fan slow down on top. Them slow down and eventually dead. But before them dead, then they have picnic. They have Cain, Abel, and the Bible said them have sons and daughters. And they put them there. Them dead. Them dead too. So everybody inherit sin and death from them. And that's how we make people dead. You didn't know that? And that's what we learn. And we learn it straight from the Bible. But you have to wonder, how come we ready to take Mr. Howe to the church? Mr. Howe He don't want church man. So he never want to go to church. Even though he did believe in a God. But he never want to go to church. So that's why if he picked them, we decided we're not doing no church sitting neither. So we're gonna just have a little chat here so about him and in life. But how you and me can benefit today from this little get together here? You think we can benefit? Well, what the Bible teach? The Bible teach that one day, if Mr. Howe in a God memory, he can bring him back to life. If he want. That's a God right. So me can't say that my father gone at heaven or gone anyway. All me know is when somebody dead, if you don't look I've pulled up a graveyard up there. But the Bible teaches that when somebody dead, them dead. So my father now hear me now because him dead. He can't hear, he can't see, he don't know nothing because him dead. So what the lesson feel we today we're alive? Make sure say we look after one another when we're alive. You have picnic? Make sure you look after your picnic them when you're alive. Because when you're dead, you don't know nothing. So my father right now, he don't know me I talk to you about him because he's dead. I eat that? No. The Bible tells us say one day in a John 5, you can check it later, John 5, 28 and 29, God is going to bring people back to life. That's what I'm saying. So whether him bring back my father or not, I don't know. But that's up to God. In the meantime, make we live with life in our way where we can benefit. And maybe we can become God friend. Make we just talk with a friend. We nearly out of time here. God friend. How we become God friend? How we become friend, me and you? We can become friend? We have to talk. Not true. So my brother live about 3 hours drive from me. And so we have to talk. We keep close. My sister live about 3,000 or more. We have to talk on the phone. We go visit her the other day in our yard. It's nice. But that's another story. But you get the idea. So how come you get close to God? You can talk to him, right? You pray. They call it prayer. So we talk to God, we pray to him. How we talk to him? We have to read the Bible. That's how we talk to him. But you know, sometimes people fool you. Because if you don't read it for yourself, they can't tell you anything. And you might believe it. And you might trust them too because you think, I pastor that. What about me? Do you trust me? Me can't tell you anything. But if you read it for yourself, you will find out what the Bible teaches. And that's how we encourage people to do. Read the Bible for yourself so you can know what make people dead, where they go when they're dead. Because we're going to put them now. That's another thing we're going to just mention. When somebody dead, whether you bury them or you burn them, it don't make no difference. Because them don't know no difference. The tradition out here is that you bury them. But we, my brother and sister, them, we decide, say, we're going to burn him. But he don't know that. He don't know whether we bury him or burn him, it don't make no difference. Because he will go down one little urn and put him in the ground just like his mother, just like his brother them, and he don't know the difference because he's dead. But my last thing, there's a couple of people, we're going to talk about them later. In fact, my sister won't mention it, but me have to tell you now about Cora and Terry and Prop. Them people here, them work hard to look after my father when he's alive. Maybe there's one or two others that me not really know. And yeah, Jennifer, Greg, that Uncle Winston's son and wife. I tell them, you know, say Jennifer used to bring him Pampers when he was sick. Me never know that. And my father so private, he don't tell me neither. So that's who we are talking about, Mr. Howe. I mean, not chat too long because I enjoy. I'm nearly hungry because the chicken and fried, isn't it? So I think there's food afterwards. So me go talk now. Yeah, I think we go talk now. Well, thank you for come, and we go get my sister now. Oh, Renee is gonna do something. Where's Renee then? Renee. So Renee plans to talk to her or share something with her. So we can talk Renee. Renee is my uncle, daughter, and my mother's side. All right.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. For those who don't know me, I'm the first daughter for the great Lawrence Wong.
Wow.
Okay. Everybody knows my father, right? Most. All right. But today, I am here in another capacity to honor my other dad. Right, Tanya? And, people don't know, but we were in very close contact. And when anybody couldn't get Tanya, they called me to get through to her. So I just want to share a poem for him. His Journey's Just Begun by Ellen Brenman. Don't think of him as gone away. His journey's just begun. Life holds so many facets. This earth is only one. Just think of him as resting from the sorrows and the tears in a place of warmth and comfort, where there are no days and years. Think how he must be wishing that we could know today how nothing but our sadness can really pass away. And think of him as living in the hearts of those he touched, for nothing loved is ever lost, and he was loved so much. Thank you.
Now, I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself, but I'm going to introduce myself anyway. Good afternoon, dear friends and family. My name is Tanya, and I am the youngest of his 5 children. It was with both a heavy heart and a spirit of gratitude that I stand before you today to remember my father, Linford Howe. He had a dream to live off the land, and that he did. And no one could tell him otherwise, not his brothers, his sister, or anyone. As Clive said, he was a stubborn man. However, despite that, I really admire his determination that he had such a will to succeed. When everything was stacked against him, he was going to do it. And eventually he did. He never gave up. That trait, that determination, not the stubbornness, is one of the qualities that I hope to be able to pass on to my children. Many of you gathered here today know Mr. Howe as a tough man, and he taught me to be tough too, to do things for myself, including assembling a bike by myself when I was about 7 or 8. I was so proud of myself. He was also very strict. No patois in the house, no slouching, and if I didn't sit upright or walk straight, it would be the encyclopedias on the top of my head, which are next to the TV. I suppose I should thank him for my good posture, really. Despite his stubbornness and strictness, he was also very caring. I remember we had a garden in our house in England before we moved to Jamaica that had a little bird box in the tree, and it had a whole family of blue tits in it, and he used to care for them. He used to have cows, goats, chickens, dogs, even some guinea pigs. So as we say goodbye, let's not mourn what we have, but celebrate what he has given us. Be determined, be proud of yourself, and never ever give up on your dreams, because you can achieve them. Dad, you will be deeply missed, but never forgotten. Your love, your laughter, and your spirit will forever remain part of us. Rest in peace. Now, I also have something from my Uncle Clinton in Canada to read, and I'm reading from his words. Hello everyone, my name is Clinton Howe. I am one of the last 2 surviving brothers of Linford. I am the 7th of 10 children. I would much rather be able to do this in person, but as we get older, traveling becomes an issue. Linford was the youngest. He was loved and protected by all of us. He was so cute, we wouldn't allow him to walk. We carried him to school on our backs. The fear was maybe someone would try and steal him. We lost our father at a young age. We all had to step up and help around the house. We even had to be the father in Linford's life. We had to discipline, teach him about the birds and the bees. That may have gone in one ear and out the other. Lord knows. Some of us was not the best role models. We had to exercise tough love sometimes. It didn't kill him, so I hope it helped him to become a better man. Linford left for the UK at a young age, and I went into an apprenticeship program. Therefore, we never had the opportunity to spend much of our teenage years together. He visited us in Canada with his family later, and I was proud of the man he had become. We had a great time, lots of fun memories to talk about while sipping rum, of course. He enjoyed gardening. He rearranged my flower beds and shrubs, much to the delight of my wife. Linford, if tears could build a stairway and memories a walkway, I would walk right to heaven and bring you home again. Rest well, little brother, until we meet again.
I'm doing Howe, Hammond, and this is a resolution from his deceased and only sister, Paris Louise Paul, and their children in Chicago. They said, God looked around his garden and found an empty place. He then looked down onto the heart and saw your weary face. He put his arm around you and lift you to rest. God's garden must be beautiful. He's always takes the best. He saw the road was getting rough, the hill too hard to climb. So he closed your eyelids and whispered, peace be thine. Through it, though it broke our heart to lose you, you did not go alone. For part of us went to, part of us with you the day God called you home. In loving memory of our beloved uncle, brother, father, friends, Uncle Linford Howe, for a devoted father who pour your heart into raising your children with love, care, and wisdom. Your present was a guiding light in their lives, and the lesson you impart will continue to live on in their dear heart. You are also a true friend to everyone. Your kindness, generosity, and willingness to lend an ear made you cherish companions so many. Your ability to connect with people, often support is kind indeed, and spread joy wherever you went in somewhere time we will always remember. We always knew this day would come, but we never imagined how difficult it would be to say goodbye. You have gone home to our Heavenly Father, and we were shared in our grief and sorrow at your departure. Your love and spirit, however, remained with us, and we're grateful of every moment we had with you. You'll always be missed, but never forgotten, because the love we hold for you is truly unconditional and everlasting. We love you, your nieces from Chicago, great grand and nieces and nephew, and great grandchildren. Rest in peace, Uncle Linford. We love you.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Howe. I am, I have the privilege of being Uncle Linford's favorite niece-in-law, his personal nurse, and of course, his phone buddy. I first met Uncle Linford when I come to Jamaica. I met Uncle Linford when I come to Jamaica to visit him with my husband, Gregory Howe. And from that moment, we have a great connection. Our bonds grow stronger, visit to Jamaica on and off, and especially when he comes to to Canada with his daughter, Kenya. My favorite memory of him is coming to Jamaica, picking orange off his tree with his great niece, Sabrina and Rochelle Howe. Our special relationship that we have, it become a joke between Dawn and Gregory. They would say to me all the time, Jay, how is your favorite uncle-in-law? With a strange, cheeky look, I would say, my uncle is fine. I spoke to him last week. Do you have a problem? Once I say, do you have a problem? They know, don't ask me any more questions. Right, Don? Correct? Uncle Linford was not just an in-law. He was my uncle in every way possible. He brought warmth, strength, and peace to our relationship and vice versa. Rest in peace, Uncle Linford. P.S. Say hello to Aunt Lou and Pops for me. Love you always.
Would anybody else like to share anything?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dave Palmer, and I'm the cousin of Francine called Terry. Has asked me, she's in the kitchen right now, sorry, asked me to read this tribute for her, one of the caretaker of Mr. Howe. As Mr. Howe quoted to me when he greeted me, Psalms 23, verse 1, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." A heartfelt tribute to an extraordinary soul whose presence left an indelible mark on our lives. Of all who knew him, may his legacy of love, kindness, and compassion continue to inspire and guide us. Howie, your years were many, your spirit bold, a life well lived with stories untold. He laughed, he loved, he lived with grace, leaving memories in every place. Rest in peace, Mr. Howe. Your memory stays forever in our plan. This is from the second caregiver or caretaker, Cora. Sadly, you are no longer here. Your memories are treasured within my heart. You were so precious and dear. Life is not the same without you. You are irreplaceable. I will always cherish my memories of you, for though you may be out of sight, you forever lived in my heart and mind, and your memories are very precious to me. Englishman, I treasure them endlessly. Rest in peace. Thank you.
I'm sure many of you know me. I'm Linford's youngest son, Melton. My father, Linford Vivian Howe, was a good man. He had 5 children, which Clive has already said, so I don't need to say that. 3 different mums. I guess the trend seems to follow as I've done so. Earliest I can remember was the trips to the barbers, travelling from Daventry to Bristol, over 100 miles just to get our hair cut. As in his words, me now trust them barbers to cut me hair, you know. So we travelled to the only place he could get his hair cut. I was always a nightmare, kicking and screaming, and Dad holding me down. It was a once-a-year kind of thing. Funnily enough, I became a barber myself. Seems like payback. I remember all the parties we used to attend and the great times we had. He'd always be the first to drink and usually the last one standing, or in his stubborn way, Minar ready yet. When we moved to Jamaica, my father taught me a lot. He taught me how to farm the land. He taught me how to fix things. He taught me how to care for animals, what fruit to eat, how to grow things. He was a very knowledgeable man. He worked as a precision engineer for many years, such a hard working job. 45 hours a week, non-stop, just to keep food on the table for us. When we moved to Crooked River, that was like him coming back to his home, where he wanted to be, where he felt safe, and where he felt loved by everyone around. He's not suffering anymore, and went peacefully. I'm sure I speak for all of us siblings that you will be missed.
Does anyone else have anything that they would like to share? This is my Auntie Ben, cousin. Dad talked about her very fondly from his childhood.
Hello everyone, as Tanya would say, and Gwen. And really, a lot of you here might not remember me because I was born in Crooked River, but I left here at the age of 5. Started off in Manchester with my family, with my mother's side of the Ricketts family, and then on to Kingston. There was something that I think Uncle Linford's eldest son left out. It was at the time when he was in Kingston. We first met up in Kingston because of the train that used to leave here to the markets and carry the country people, as we used to call it, the market people, to Kingston. And one part of his studies he missed out was, and I'm sure a lot of you might never know, he went to a dental school. Yes. He went to a dental school while I was also in school in Kingston. And so we used to meet up regularly at the train station to either get what our families sent or what we had to send home for the families. I lived in Bristol. I left Jamaica at 19 years old to England, and I lived in Bristol with one of the Price, Mary Price. She received me in England, and that's where I lived with her. At one time, I didn't even ever meet up with Linford, as my children would call him. They would, if I sat there today and didn't come and say something, they would not be pleased. But I thought they would give whatever they had to say to Tanya. And so, at one time, while he was living in London, he wanted to leave London for a while. But he ended up, and he didn't know where to turn, so somebody said, your cousin, Vendela. As I would say, the Howe, one of the Howe, they live in Bristol. And so he ended up in Bristol with me. And right now, as most of you know who know much about England, England, Bristol is part of the West Country. He moved to the West Country where he knew no one. And if you should go to Bristol right now and call my name and his name, everyone would say, oh, Linford's sister. Because a lot of people, up until when I left in 2004 to come to Jamaica, a lot of people thought, up to this day, that we are brothers and sisters. And that's how we lived. Okay, until he moved and come back here to Jamaica. And I want to tell you something about that gentleman, as they would say, very quiet man. And I would say that we need to live before we die. I gave a word not long ago at a funeral, Sister Mary's funeral. And that was a man who truly lived before he died. In so many ways, you can put what you want to put to it, but so he did. And here I am today, right? He has a very good friend in Trelawney, where we are nearly neighbors, really, not far. They were Mary's neighbor. And it was a white gentleman that they were very good friends together. And he had planned to be here today, a white gentleman, right? A white English gentleman who married a black girl who lives next to where Sister Mary lived in Trelawney in Falmouth. And as I said, he would have been here today, but he wasn't very well, and so he's not here. So I'm very grateful to be here to stand, not only for myself, but for my children, to represent that side of the Howe family, and just, to share a little bit. And I will feel better sitting, instead of sitting there and saying nothing. And let me say, this is where, in the West Country, that Uncle Linford, as my children would say, met Sheena. And this is where Mel and Tanya get to know me as Auntie Belle.
Anyone want to say anything else? Okay, we have.
I think that's enough talking, man. So, what we're going to do, if you stay where you're there, we're going to bring some food to you, right there, sir. Sure. Alright? So now move, just stay here, sir, and we're going to bring you some food. And in the meantime,
We still have a poem to.
oh,
Yeah.
you can poem and eat at the same time, sure.
Hello everyone, I am the youngest daughter of Ma Satnell. That's the first Howe child. Uncle Linford's oldest brother. Before I read the poem, I just want to say I met Uncle Linford when he came back to Jamaica to live with Tanya and Melton and their mom. And he was so excited about coming back to farm the land and to live off the land. And as somebody had said, nobody could tell him otherwise that he couldn't do it. And he did. While I was still here, he would come and visit my father in Kingston pretty often. I remember having to take him to UC to do a procedure, and I picked him up and took him back by Daddy to spend a couple days until he recovered. But he was a very comical man. He had a lot of jokes, and he was just very amusing. My son loved him. He came to his birthday party and everything. So I will miss Uncle Linford. He was a quiet man, a private man, but he had a good sense of humor. So for this poem here, would be, it's called One at Rest. think of me as one at rest. For me, you should not weep. I have no pain, no troubled thoughts, for I am just asleep. The living thinking me that was is now forever still. The life goes on, and life goes on without me now, and time forever will. If your heart is heavy now, because I've gone away, dwell not long upon it, friend, for none of us can stay. Those of you who liked me, I sincerely thank you all, and those of you who loved me, I thank you most of all. And in my fleeting lifespan, as time went rushing by, I found some time to hesitate, to laugh, to love, to cry. Matters it now if time began, if time will ever cease? I was here, I used it all, and now I am at peace.
So we are going to play a song. I'm going to say the acknowledgements first. Though I don't think we have Terry and Cora here, and they are a big part of my acknowledgements. But on behalf of my family, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to all those who have offered kindness and support to my father, Linford Howe, during his time here in Jamaica. We may be unable to thank each of you individually, but please know that your friendship and assistance meant the world to him. We are especially grateful for the help you provided during those last few weeks, ensuring that he was not alone, but surrounded by your generosity and compassion. I know that this touched his life deeply, and for that we are eternally grateful. Separated by distance, your acts of kindness created a sense of community and belonging for him. Thank you all for being a source of support and comfort. Now, many of you know that my dad loved a very good night-night. He was always one of the last to leave the party. In fact, dragging him away was always a challenge. So we invite you here now to enjoy some music, food, and of course some rum to give him a good send-off. As Clive mentioned, stay seated. We're going to bring some food out, and I have my niece who is going to sing us a song. This is Courtney. This is Tony's daughter.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Do it. You want to do it?
As my people say, my name is Courtney Howe. I am the daughter of Anthony Tony Howe and the granddaughter of Linford, Mr. Howe. My eldest sister, Cheyenne Howe, has selected this song for me to sing. And on behalf of the Howe family, we would like to pay tribute to my grandfather, my grandpappy. So if you guys know this song, you're welcome to sing along with me. It must have been cold there in the shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You were the one to let me rise. So I have it all on my shoulders, a beautiful smile to have a place. I will hold you in forever. You are the one to have my space. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I wish I could be. I can fly higher than an eagle, for you are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I
want you to know I know the truth. I would be nothing without you. Do you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I wish I could be. I can fly higher than an eagle. For you are the wind beneath my wings. Thank you, thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
God bless you. God bless you. That was wonderful.
That was wonderful. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for everyone who is viewing live on YouTube. Sorry you couldn't all be here, but we are all going to have a great time and enjoy the last few hours while we're here in Crooked River celebrating Dad. So if anyone has any last things to say, I'm going to stop talking.
All right.
Sorry.
Music man. Where's the music man? Music!
Yeah. Music, we never refuse it. Tune, man. We have to go to tune now.
Thank you, sir. I'm so sorry.
What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins we have to bear. We must never be discouraged. Just take it to the Lord in prayer, Miss Bounty, son. I go to the victory. And God guide me and protect me along the way. Father God, guide me and protect me. I'm telling them the truth. The plane could have crashed me. The plane could have crashed me. Anyone away? What's up in the plane?
No, that missed me.
What's going on, Greg?
See, there's some tune I'm missing about the reboot. Yeah,
Oh.
look at tune.
Thank you very much. Tana, you want? This one's over. Thank you very much.
I know, I felt you was
Big up, Greg. We're done. And then that's where we have come from. Bam Bam Son. Bob Marley. Hello. Hello.
Recording. Play Daddy the King.
What's it doing, Bob Marley? Let's put this on our way. Go to the prayer with it.
My brother.
never be friends. Oh no, oh no. Here I come with love and I daydream. Show the goodness and mercy shine for the light all the days of my life. Give me no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For then come the day when you'll be free by the fantasy. People put children. Oh yeah.
was just me and you. Suddenly, turn you and your crew. Forget everything about your boo. Oh boy. I wish you woulda treat me like your clock. I woulda love it if you keep me one clock. I wish you woulda treat me like a yacht. Keep me wet while the waves let me rock. Why you can't stay for me like the Ghana and keep your lips for me like a marijuana? I woulda love it if you treat me like the club.
The drum.
Oh, drinks later, man. We have to eat first, then drinks after. Yeah? But now everybody will eat yet. So we eat food first, then we drink after.
I don't have this phone. Stop. Wow, Simon. I didn't do anything. Whose phone is this? I can't play it because we play. Alright, we might come back.
50 or 7.
Where's Malcolm? I thought he wanted to.
Not good. He's coming, he's coming.
I carried it, you could do the rest. Excuse me.
Courtney!
Yes, Father God. One general. The man ain't come. And we rally around the ice gold and green in Jesus' name. Make bunch of things. What a friend we did have in Jesus. All those things we have to bear.
Sigel.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, could you move so we can take a picture, please?
All right, we do.
So this is the final resting place of Mr. Linford, Vivian Howe.
Hi, put it behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This is the final resting place. Final resting place of Mr. Linford, Vivian Howe. And as we said earlier, he will be missed from the community. But in the future, we don't know what will happen, whether God will bring back or not. At the end of the day, God will make his final decision. But thank you all for coming, and hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Well done.
Blessed love.
Okay.
Sing this song. What a friend we have in Jesus before we go. Sing the last song. What a friend we have in Jesus. All of us. What a friend we did have in Jesus.
Oh, the headstone is coming.
Jen. Jen.
Yeah, man. Yeah, give him a juice. Give him a juice. I mean, loving juice. Give him a juice, make him go on with it. Give him one beer. Put in there with him.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Walk it. Walk it. My brother.
No.
My brother, take it easy.
All right, my brother.
Take it easy, my own.
I don't know if you found Jen. She has the key.
You want to go on easy, man. Yeah, man, easy yourself.
Me not trouble them, my brother.
All right.
On the concrete. There we go, right there. Perfect time.
Water, water. Are you putting a whole bottle of rum? Do you want to open it?
It's okay.
He drinks to this sleep and wake and sleep and wake again. He's taking the pictures. Yeah, he continue to drink. No, you mean, he continue to drink.
Rick! Who's taking a picture?
Daddy, water, water. Daddy.
Milton! Milton! We're waiting for everybody. We're waiting for everybody. Sit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Dave.
It's me. We don't just love to see the picture.
Final viewing night. Everything man.
And we'll be like, who's that?
You can find me.
Tony.
Have a drop it there, yeah, baby? Right here.
Yeah, but I'm doing them first.
No.
Not right now.
No, that's it.
What you doing? Sorry. Already? I'm sorry, but you always.
Give us a second.
Let me see. Excuse me. Okay. Ready? After 2, 1, 2.
I'm begging you one thing. Where get your father or your grandfather or what you want? Your dad, give me one right here. Come on, man, I'm not going to that's my friend. Okay. We can't hold up this other thing. Shabba no easy. And boy, that. Hold on. Don't take it yet. Take one of one. Look here.
Don't put anything on it though.
No, man, the finger. That's good. You never do for me? Yeah, man. Make you. Never have to do it. Go build it up. And give me 1 hour. You take 2 off on me, right? Go build it up. And give Georgie. I give. No children no come back here, but give Georgie. I give Anne here. And Trevor. Bless them now.
Shabba must kill the real man. Shabba. South London. Oh, okay, yeah.
And you know, say, a New Year's Day, me say, how much? Nice, that and there is a tell me, up a bread. When you have a Carrington over to wait, all people, they
Big up yourself. You good? Yeah, man. Big up yourself, you know. Fuck you, man. It's an old thing. Line. Yeah, man. Big up yourself.
Superstar.
Ben, come here.
Superstar.
Come here, Ben. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, man. Thank you for
know the family.
I'm just following the strict instruction. Let me follow the strict instruction.
I'm good, brother.
Cuz they just did the headstone, so I'm showing you guys. Do you see it? It says, beloved father, brother, uncle, grandpa, great-grandpa, and friends, your memory will forever live on in our hearts. Rest in eternal peace. And it's lined up with all of these ones. There you go. Just wanted to call back and show you. Okay, I'll send you a picture of it too, so you can show Uncle. Okay, bye. Yes, we just don't have the tiles. You know how they usually have tiles? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, these ones are like
That's something someone will try. This guy.
Who, me?
come and close it.
Huh?
Can come and close it like wave to the people.
Oh, they're still on?
Yeah.
I don't know if are people still on the stream.
Well, I say, but you know, where else are
Okay, I can come close it. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't know people were still on it. I don't think they were, but I'm gonna come and close it, and then it'll be on there so you can watch it again. They have it saved. Okay, we're gonna close it now. I'll take a picture and send you after. Okay, bye. So this is the headstone that we got for our dad in memory of Linford Vivian Howe, October 16, 1940 to December 12, 2024. It says, beloved father, brother, uncle, grandpa, great-grandpa and friend. Your memory will forever live on in our hearts. Rest